Welcome. In 1993, a $quarter coin was minted that would become a focal point of discussion among numismatists and collectors alike, not because of its face value of just 25 cents but due to a remarkable twist of fate that would render it worth a staggering $26 million, a sum that places it among the most valuable coins in history, igniting curiosity and excitement from treasure hunters and coin enthusiasts around the globe. Imagine holding a coin that once jingled in the pockets of everyday American citizens, now worth more than a luxurious mansion or a rare piece of fine art, captivating the minds of investors and collectors, as well as inciting discussions about the fascinating world of coin collecting, and the stories behind such incredible valuations that turn simple, everyday currency into legends. What makes this particular quarter so unique, so special that it transcends its humble origins? It all begins with a minting error, a simple slip in the production process that transformed a typical piece of change into a holy grail among collectors. As these errors are often rare and can lead to astonishing prices in the auction market, this specific quarter, known as the 1993 P double die obverse quarter, features a distinctive doubling effect on the obverse side, particularly noticeable in the inscriptions and on George Washington's profile, making it a prime specimen for grading and authentication processes, and prompting a rush of interest that has only intensified as the years have gone by. But how did this coin slip through the fingers of the minting process, and what can we learn from this accidental masterpiece? Dive deeper into the world of numismatics and discover how the art and science of coin collecting evolved into a multi-billion-dollar industry, filled with passionate collectors, historians, and investors who meticulously searched through rolls of coins, hoping to uncover gems like the 1993 quarter that could potentially change their lives overnight. Consider the immense journey a coin like this takes from the time it leaves the mint to when it finds a collector, traversing through various ownerships, maintaining its rarity and condition that ultimately contribute to its sky-high valuation. Isn't it fascinating to think about all the hands that have touched this quarter, the stories it could tell, and the impact it has had on those who have sought it out? As we explore the ramifications of this single coin on the market and the heightened sense of urgency to acquire it, it becomes clear that its value isn't just monetary. It inspires dreams of wealth and affluence, drawing in even novice collectors who suddenly find themselves immersed in this riveting universe of heritage and history, often leading to the realization that what seems trivial today may turn into an extraordinary investment tomorrow. What if you happen to stumble upon one of these coins in your change, or perhaps even inherited a collection filled with hidden treasures? How would you be able to tell if any of them held the same potential as the 1993 quarter? The heart-pounding thrill of the chase for such rare pieces ignites a passion that spans generations, connecting family traditions with the allure of valuable coins. Can you imagine passing down a collection filled with historical significance and remarkable stories while also providing financial security for loved ones? The very notion adds layers of intrigue to the quest for coins of value like the 1993 quarter, which serves as a reminder that remarkable things can happen when you least expect it, urging you to look deeper into your pockets, drawers, and collections stacked away. So, if you want to delve into this captivating world and want to be part of the unfolding stories of coins that capture history, adventure, and possibility, don't forget to subscribe and like this video, ensuring you stay updated on all our explorations into treasures, hidden gems, and the jaw-dropping stories behind them, because who knows, the next big discovery could be just around the corner. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of the extraordinary 1993 P double die obverse quarter and its monumental impact on the realm of collectibles, as we continue to uncover tales that not only inform but inspire, igniting the collector's spirit within us all. So stay tuned as we embark on more thrilling journeys into the world of rare coins and treasures waiting to be found, reminding you once again to like, subscribe, and keep that collector's instinct sharp, for history and fortune are often only a coin's toss away. Next, in the world of 1980 quarter-dollar numismatics, the allure of rare coins often captivates collectors and historians alike, weaving tales of intrigue, fortune, and sometimes, sheer luck. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that not only tells a story of a bygone era but also carries a staggering face value far beyond what most could ever imagine. That's exactly the case with the 1980 quarter dollar, a seemingly ordinary coin that has transformed into a coveted treasure valued at approximately $26 million. How can a piece of currency, created primarily for commerce, generate such a remarkable worth? To understand this phenomenon, we must dive deep into the history of this particular coin and the sequence of events that elevated it to legendary status. First, consider the 1980 quarter itself, a coin that, at first glance, appears to be just another representation of George Washington, surrounded by meticulously engraved details depicting the State of the Union at the time. But here's where the plot thickens. Unbeknownst to many, a limited number of these quarters were mistakenly produced, creating a unique defect that would change their destiny forever. Collectors and coin enthusiasts adore errors. Coins that deviate from the standard production process often fetch exorbitant prices at auctions, and this quarter is no exception. Have you ever thought about what makes certain errors more valuable than others? This enticing mystery beckons collectors to seek out these flawed treasures, leading them to uncharted territories where fortunes can be made literally overnight. The errors in the 1980 quarter dollar stem from a unique production mishap, which lends itself to a fascinating narrative rife with suspense and twists. This specific quarter, which should have been released seamlessly into the hands of everyday citizens, instead slipped through the cracks of manufacturing, landing in the hands of a few lucky individuals who would ultimately decide the fate of this coin's legacy. Imagine being just an ordinary person, perhaps making change at a local grocery store. When a quarter catches your eye, you realize it's not just any quarter, but a significant piece of history that could turn your life upside down. Does knowing what lies beneath the surface of such an unassuming coin change the way you perceive your own pocket change? As we delve deeper into the intricate web that surrounds this coin's journey, you'll meet the various collectors, investors, and historians who have flocked to uncover its story, each with their own motives and dreams tied to the possibilities of discovery and wealth. In a world where the commonality of coins tends to render them insignificant, the rumbles of this distinct quarter being discovered led to a series of auctions that would enthrall even the most seasoned numismatists. Can you envision standing in a vibrant auction room, the sound of excited chatter filling the air while the gavel slams down, bringing the excitement to a crescendo? Stories circulate of heated bidding wars, unexpected discoveries, and under-the-radar investors with the foresight to recognize the monumental value embodied within that quarter. The determination of collectors to own a piece of this rarity often borders on obsession, as each individual seeks not just to possess a coin, but to capture its history and enshrine it within the fold of their personal legacy. Why does the idea of owning a piece of history resonate so deeply within us? What drives individuals to invest their life savings into a single coin, hoping for a return that may never come? Throughout the years, the 1980 quarter dollar has proven to be more than just a monetary asset. It has evolved into a symbol of aspiration, a tangible representation of the intersection between chance and wealth, reflecting our collective desire for the extraordinary in everyday life. As we explore the narrative woven through this coin's existence, we will consider the impact of the media, how stories can amplify the perceived value of any item, and the role that social media has played in catapulting lesser-known coins into the limelight. Have you ever thought about the correlation between storytelling and value? As coins like the 1980 quarter gain notoriety through engaging narratives, they attract attention from all corners of the globe, unveiling a complex relationship between perceived worth and the stories told about them. Think about how the rarity and backstory of the coin fuels an eagerness to learn, to share, and ultimately to collect, an echo of humanity's inherent inclination to uncover treasures both figuratively and literally. As we wrap our minds around the consequences of this allure, imagine what it might feel like to hold the very coin that not only earned its rightful place in numismatic history but also changed lives in ways completely unanticipated. It's a whirlwind journey that tantalizes the imagination, tempers our views on luck, and showcases our deep-seated desire to grasp what most would consider simply an object of commerce. Will you be inspired to dig deeper into your own pockets after learning about such extraordinary finds? Perhaps you're already envisioning the coins you encounter in day-to-day life with fresh eyes. What could be hiding in plain sight? In this age of rapid information exchange, the legacy of the 1980 quarter dollar continues to unfurl, beckoning afresh generations of collectors and dreamers who, fueled by the thrill of possibility, wrestle with moments of serendipity and fate. Every coin carries the weight of history, reflecting the myriad lives it has touched, and the unimaginable journeys it has embarked upon, morphing from mundane change into staggering million-dollar possessions of immeasurable value. In a nutshell, the essence of the 1980 quarter dollar showcases that fortune favors the well-informed and the daring, challenging all of us to keep looking, keep searching, and who knows, maybe, just maybe, we might stumble upon our fortune waiting in our very own pockets. If this gripping narrative has piqued your interest, please like and subscribe for more stories that illuminate the hidden gems in everyday life, reminding us all that continued curiosity often reveals astonishing avenues of discovery. Never underestimate the potential hidden in the ordinary. Next, in 1994 quarter dollar, a seemingly ordinary quarter emerged from the mint, carrying a story so remarkable that it could change the lives of those who possessed it, enticing collectors and investors alike with its story of rarity and significance. Welcome to today's journey into the intriguing world of numismatics, where we'll delve into the captivating tale of the 1994 quarter dollar that is worth a staggering $26 million. As we explore its origins, the unexpected journey it took before reaching such astronomical value, and how it represents a unique opportunity for collectors, we will uncover the layers of intrigue that surround this remarkable coin. Have you ever wondered what makes a coin exceptionally valuable? Picture this: a simple quarter, a coin often overlooked in everyday transactions, suddenly transformed into a symbol of fortune and history. Could this be a fluke, or is there more to the story? The tale begins in the heart of the U.S. Mint, where precision and care define the production of currency, but what happens when an exquisite mistake occurs? In 1994, the U.S. Mint made a remarkable error during the minting process for the standard state quarters, resulting in the creation of a select number of unique variations inadvertently, leading to a rare opportunity for collectors. What if I told you that among the millions of quarters produced in that year, a few were stamped with an unusual twist, a clear and unmistakable misprint that transformed the quarter into a treasure beyond imagination? As we dive deeper into the circumstances surrounding the mintage of these special quarters, we must consider how such an error could manifest and the potential it holds for those fortunate enough to encounter it. Can you picture holding a coin that most people would casually discard, utterly unaware of its hidden value? Yes, among the hundreds of millions of quarters, very few possessed the unique characteristics that would ultimately elevate their worth to mind-boggling heights. As we proceed, we will discuss not only the technical details of these coins but also the ripple effect they create within the numismatic community, influencing market trends and collectors' desires. Have you ever thought about the psychology behind collecting? The allure of the hunt, the joy of discovery, and the thrill of acquisition drive countless individuals to seek treasures in the form of rare coins. As collectors dig deeper into their passion, the notion of value often evolves, and that's where our story takes a fascinating turn: the connection between rarity and worth. In this case, what makes the 1994 quarter so uniquely valuable? It's not simply a matter of numbers, it resides in the intricate details that set this quarter apart from its mundane counterparts. Each misprinted quarter tells a story of its own, a folded narrative of chance, craftsmanship, and opportunity. Have you ever thought about the stories coins could tell if only they could speak? Fast forward to today, and you may find that this singular quarter is among the most sought-after coins in existence, with collectors prepared to engage in competitive bidding wars, driven by the narratives these coins embody and their promise of monetary gain. Moreover, the marketplace for coins like the 1994 quarter winds through eBay auctions, private sales, and numismatic conventions, where collectors gather to exchange ideas, discuss trends, and ultimately, sell or acquire their prized possessions. It's an entire subculture sustained by passion, investment strategies, and a deep-rooted appreciation for numismatic history that binds these enthusiasts together. What would it feel like to be in that exhilarating environment, surrounded by individuals who share the same fervor for coins and history? The thrill intensifies as bids rise, the stakes get higher, and the anticipation mounts, each coin representing not only a monetary investment but also a piece of history that transcends generations. This 1994 quarter embodies the idea of hidden potential, waiting to be unveiled by the discriminating eye of a collector or investor attuned to the beauty and worth hidden beneath an unassuming exterior. And just when you think the story reaches its climax, we'll explore the ways in which modern technology facilitates the assessment of these coins, allowing even novice collectors to identify the prized pieces hidden within their loose change. Have you ever stumbled upon anything you later realized was worth a fortune? When it comes to coins, the tenacity of chance leads many individuals to discover treasures forgotten in drawers, old piggy banks, and garage sales. But what if you were to find out that the quarter you ignored had the potential to change your life forever? As we wrap our exploration of the monumental 1994 quarter dollar, we must pause to consider its implications beyond mere value. How does a single coin encapsulate the history, craftsmanship, and culture surrounding American currency? As you reflect on the rare moments when chance aligns in your favor, I invite you to engage with your surroundings, keep your eyes peeled for unlikely treasures, and join the ranks of avid collectors who dedicate their time to seeking hidden gems in unexpected places. So before you leave us today, remember, the next time you reach for your pocket change, look a little closer. You never know what treasures lie within, and perhaps one day, you too could experience the thrill of turning a simple quarter into $26 million worth of history. If you found this story engaging and want to learn more about rare coins and their fascinating tales, be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more riveting journeys into the world of numismatics and beyond. Thank you for joining us today on this extraordinary adventure, and until next time, Next in the world 1990 quarter dollar of numismatics, there exists a captivating tale that intertwines history, serendipity, and staggering value, centering around a seemingly ordinary coin, the 1990 quarter dollar from the United States. Hold on tight, because what you're about to uncover may just change your understanding of currency, collectibles, and the incredible stories hidden within our pockets. Imagine a quarter that, while carrying a face value of just 25 cents, holds a jaw-dropping worth of over $26 million. Yes, you heard that right, $26 million. But how is it possible for a simple coin to reach such astronomical heights in value? This is where our journey begins, a journey that reflects not just the power and allure of the printed dollar but also the thrilling adventure that collectors embark on in search of lost treasures. Now, before we dive into the intricate details, let's consider this. How often do you look at your loose change and wonder what hidden treasures they might hold? What if right under your nose lay something that could redefine your financial future? The 1990 quarter dollar is no ordinary coin, it's part of a fascinating story that dates back to a time when minting errors and rare finds could turn an otherwise mundane dime into a lucrative investment. Picture this, if you will, a highly anticipated year in American coinage, 1990. When the U.S. Mint introduced new designs and printing techniques, creating excitement among avid collectors and casual hobbyists alike. Yet, lurking beneath its shiny exterior were coins that would soon create waves in the numismatic community. As we delve deeper, realize that in the world of coins, rarity is the name of the game, and a single minting error can elevate a coin's value significantly. Have you ever wondered about the journey these coins take from the mint to your pocket? They go through a life cycle filled with uncertainty, and fate can play a crucial role in determining their worth as they pass from hand to hand, often losing their rarity in circulation but sometimes finding themselves preserved in pristine condition, all thanks to a vigilant collector. In pursuit of this quarter, a small yet dedicated group of enthusiasts began to uncover the stories behind those unique prints of 1990, leading to what seemed like a golden age of discovery. Fast forward to the present day, and we're confronted with a thrilling scenario in which a handful of those quarters, eventually graded and authenticated, transform from mere pocket change into multimillion-dollar artifacts. But what precisely makes a quarter dollar from 1990 worth so much, and how did this extraordinary valuation come to be? As we explore the nuances of this journey, allow your imagination to run wild with the idea of what could have happened to those coins once they left the mint, perhaps landing in the hands of unsuspecting individuals who simply needed to pay for a cup of coffee or a loaf of bread. Can those moments of ordinary transactions ripple across time to a future in which their worth exponentially increases? This is what makes collecting coins so exhilarating. The thrill of discovery and the anticipation of scoring a rare find keeps enthusiasts on the edge of their seats. Now, let's talk about the idea of scarcity and its direct relationship with value in the world of numismatics. Every serious collector knows that there are key factors that determine how coins are appraised: mintage numbers, condition, demand, and historical significance. With the 1990 quarter, rare varieties emerged that many collectors were either unaware of or unknowingly passed over during their searches. One such noteworthy discovery centers around an era that went unnoticed for nearly 3 decades. Those eager-eyed collectors who saw potential had their hands on something extraordinary, a quarter that had undergone an unexpected minting error leading to its extraordinary valuation. Picture the moment one lucky collector discovered a pristine specimen while sifting through rolls of quarters at a local bank. The excitement, the astonishment. It's the kind of moment that coin collectors dream about, when the mundane transforms into the extraordinary. Imagine the thrill when they realized they held a key piece of American history, one that could command attention at auctions and draw in bids that could rival the price of a luxury car. As we continue this journey, let's consider the ongoing fascination that surrounds this quarter and its true potential. What do the grand auction houses say about it? What role does media play in shaping public perception about the value of coins such as this? The buzz around rare coins often creates a culture of competition, with bidders vying to snag a piece of history for themselves, pushing prices up and sparking a frenzy among collectors. The speech of experts, saturated with tales of bidding wars and intensifying passions, lures more newcomers into the world of coin collecting, giving birth to new generations of fans eager to embark on their own quests for treasure. Does the thought pique your curiosity to check your own coin jar? To sift through dull quarters and dull dimes, convinced that even a small detail could uniquely elevate its status? And perhaps, this open-minded approach to what you perceive as mundane could ultimately lead you to extraordinary discoveries right there in your own home. It's a reminder that history is not just in museums but can be found even in our pocket change. As we explore the economic implications of such a valuable coin, it raises questions regarding circulation, supply, and demand. Think about the impact it could have on the overall collector's market. If every collector suddenly scrambled to find their piece of the 90s fortune, how would that change the typical landscape of coin trading? It is a domino effect waiting to unfold, altering perceptions and prices from coast to coast. The market can sometimes feel like a volatile stock exchange, with prices fluctuating based on what's hot and what's not, but the allure of the 1990 quarter runs deep, backed not just by its potential value but by the historical significance it embodies. Each coin represents a moment in time, a testament to the craftsmanship and artistry of American currency. Let's consider the sentimentality linked to coin collecting. It's much more than monetary value for many collectors. It's about preserving stories and connecting generations, passing down tales of discovery and adventure. How often do we hear of families bonding over finding change, reminiscing and sharing histories tied to this little piece of metal? The thrill shared across generations strengthens family ties, fostering a common passion that might not bloom without the existence of such coins. So, let's build upon the narrative of how these seemingly valueless coins can spark curiosity and passion in individuals. Picture children excitedly rummaging through grandparents' coin collections and finding treasures while crafting tales of their own, trying to comprehend the worth of what they've found. This cycle of discovery, learning, and appreciation is invaluable for fostering a love of history and collectibles that many might never otherwise encounter. As we approach the end of our journey, let's reflect on how these rare coins serve as an important bridge to our past. They are proof of craftsmanship, encapsulating bits of history within their metallic form, waiting patiently in our wallets and jars. And now, having explored the hidden world behind the 1990 quarter dollar and its staggering value, it's time to ask ourselves, what treasures lie in our everyday lives, waiting to be discovered? Could it be that the next big find is just a glance away in your own pocket? It's time to embrace the thrill of coin hunting, to cherish those little moments of discovery that can snowball into something entirely more significant. So, as you venture forth, don't forget to keep your eyes peeled. Your very own $26 million opportunity could be sitting in your change jar, just waiting for someone to recognize its worth. If you enjoyed this journey through the intriguing world of numismatics, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and join us next time for more riveting tales that weave history, mystery, and the unexpected. Next, in a world 1988 quarter dollar where coin collecting can turn everyday items into treasures worth millions, there lies a remarkable story that not only captivates but also astonishes those who dare to delve into the fascinating realm of numismatics. Imagine holding a mere quarter in your hand, a simple piece minted by the United States, its face value so low, yet it cradles within its metallic embrace an astonishing worth that spirals into the realm of $26 million. How did such an ordinary coin achieve such extraordinary value? As we embark on this journey through time, we will uncover the secrets behind the 1988 quarter dollar, a coin that carries with it a story of history, rarity, and a twist of fate that has made it one of the most sought-after collectibles in the world, leaving collectors both yearning for and in awe of its existence. Now, you might wonder, what could possibly elevate a quarter to such heights of value? It all begins with an intriguing chapter in minting history. The United States Mint, responsible for producing coins that circulate across the nation, embarked on a mission to create standard coinage, yet hidden within the confines of their operations were anomalies that would one day become the gems of numismatic enthusiasts. Picture this: in a bustling mint facility, while workers diligently pressed and shaped metals, a handful of quarters were struck with a unique flaw, a variation that made them stand apart from their identical counterparts. These errors are often the backbone of significant value in the collecting world, and the 1988 quarter dollar is no exception to this rule. As we peel back the layers, the significance of those imperfections starts to manifest. With every coin produced, there exists the possibility of minting errors, and for the 1988 quarter, there were coins that, due to a mishap in production, were struck on a different planchet or, more compellingly, accepted for grading that significantly boosted their rarity. Imagine the rush of adrenaline as collectors discovered these anomalies, eyes widening at the prospect of uncovering a fortune hidden in plain sight, in what seemed like just another coin in circulation. If you had been alive in the late 80s and had the chance to rummage through pocket change, would you have even known what you were holding? Would you have gazed at that quarter, dismissing it as just another piece of currency, all the while a treasure lurked beneath its surface? As we delve deeper into this intriguing tale, think about how many similar situations may arise each day, moments of potential discovery that lie hidden among our everyday items. The value of a coin does not just come from its face but from the stories interwoven into its being, the adventures it has seen, and the hands that have held it. So, what makes the 1988 quarter dollar so special? Beyond its rare minting errors later discovered, the coin holds significance in the broader context of American history, representing a time when the economy was experiencing waves of change, innovation, and a shift towards a new digital age. It serves as a reminder of how far we've come in the world of currency, from the days of tangible coinage to the rise of digital transactions. Isn't it fascinating to think about how a simple coin can serve as a bridge between past and present? For coin collectors, this quarter represents more than just metal, it encapsulates a moment in history that echoes within the walls of the mint and beyond. The thrill continues as we explore the ripple effects of the discovery of the 1988 quarter dollar. What happened when collectors began to unearth these coins? The sudden influx of excitement sparked not only a renewed interest in coin collecting but also ignited a fevered frenzy in the market. Bargains were struck, prices soared, and tales of lucky finds floated through the collector community. Some individuals became overnight millionaires just by stumbling upon these glorious coins. Can you imagine the stories of those who unknowingly possessed such wealth, their lives forever transformed by a single quarter? Each treasure discovered came with its own narrative, further enriching the mythology surrounding this unassuming piece of currency. It's extraordinary how such a small item can wield so much power, not just financially, but in shaping the futures of those who find them. And as we consider the implications of this extraordinary find, what does the future hold for other coins still nestled in the nooks and crannies of our pockets or collecting trays? Remember, the quest for hidden treasures is an adventure that never truly ends. Now, let's reflect on the side of the story not often told, the emotional and psychological journey many collectors embark on. The thrill of the hunt, the excitement of discovering something rare, and the joy of sharing this passion with a community of like-minded individuals is what fuels the fire of collecting. It's not just about financial gain, it's about the camaraderie, the history, and the thrill of preserving a piece of our culture. The 1988 quarter dollar serves as an emblem of this collector's spirit, a beacon that beckons enthusiasts to continue searching for the next hidden gem. It's a journey filled with lessons of patience, perseverance, and a relentless passion for the unknown. As we bring this captivating tale to a close, let it resonate deep within you. Coins are not merely currency, they are stories waiting to be uncovered, life-altering discoveries disguised as everyday objects, and symbols of our shared history that link us all. So, the next time you reach for your change or sift through old coins, remember the incredible journey of the 1988 quarter dollar and the possibility that every coin holds a story worth trillions. As we wrap up our exploration of this numismatic marvel, if this story intrigued you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating tales of history and treasure. Stay curious, keep searching, and who knows what incredible discoveries await you in the world of coin